Hey everybody, I'm Alicia TV. I'm here with Lex Levinrad. You know, you are a South Florida man, aren't you?
Absolutely, I am.
So in real estate investing in South Florida, what's going on? What does the scene look like right now?
Well, basically South Florida is probably almost the central point of the whole foreclosure crisis. The last 4 years has just been an absolute collapse in the prices of property in South Florida. And now is just such a great time to buy. The prices are just so ridiculously cheap that you have properties that sold for $300,000 that are now selling for $30,000 in some of the lower income neighborhoods. Just absolutely outrageous bargains.
So what area are we talking about specifically that you work with?
We focus primarily on the area between Miami and Port St. Lucie. So anything pretty much in Miami-Dade County, Broward County, St. Lucie County, and Palm Beach County is what we specialize in.
Now, what makes you different as far as real estate investing and helping and coaching and mentoring people and teaching them the process? What makes you different?
Well, I think that really one of the concepts that I developed that I talk about a lot at my meetings or with my students is called the CHIP principle. And CHIP principle essentially stands for consistency, honesty, integrity, and persistence. And right there in the middle of that, you have the honesty and the integrity, because really when you're doing business with anyone today, if you don't have the honesty and the integrity part, then you might as well just close up shop. So we really focus on that. That's a very core, important concept. And if you're in the business of wholesale real estate, where you're basically agreeing to buy a property over the phone with a verbal commitment until you sign that contract, you have to have a very high level of honesty and ethics. And then you have to follow through with that consistency and that persistence of purpose.
Now, when we talk about consistency and persistence as well, finding some of these foreclosed properties before they slip out of your fingers or even going to a realtor really isn't the answer. How do you help your clients with that?
Well, really the big thing is that with all these REO properties, a lot of people want to invest in them, and if they don't have cash, then they really are limited in what they can do. Now, if they do have cash and they're interested in investing maybe in 1 or 2 properties that they could either fix up and sell, or maybe they could buy and rent out, what they find often is the case is that all the good deals get taken instantly. Anyone that's investing in REOs will tell you that the good deals have 15, 20 offers on them.
So how much profit is there in these foreclosed properties?
Oh, there's a tremendous amount of profit. For example, we had a property in Pompano Beach where an individual found this, one of my students actually found this property for $27,000. This property was resold to another investor for $38,000. That investor took the property, fixed it up, put some tiles, some paint, some carpet, and then put it back on the market for $89,000 and sold it to a first-time home buyer with an FHA program. So there's a tremendous amount of profit. The profit is so huge because really what you have is a situation where first-time home buyers want to buy an affordable house, but they don't have the cash. So you need someone with cash to come in and buy it directly from the bank, fix it up, and then sell it to that first-time home buyer. And that's really where the huge advantage comes in.
Wow, it sounds like the students who work with you, or anybody who really wants to invest in real estate, can work with you and have that advantage.
Well, what we like to do is we like to train people in our training program how to go out and identify these properties. You see, the myth out there is that there's 500,000 foreclosures and you can buy anything you want. But the reality is that 490,000 of those foreclosures are priced ridiculously high where they're not a worthwhile investment. Now, out of the ones that are worthwhile, you have so many investors, literally tens of thousands of investors in South Florida alone, just like me, competing for the same inventory. And that's why it's so competitive. Properties go on the market at 8 a.m. and by 8:30 there might be 15 contracts on that property. So what we teach our students is how to be the one that gets the contract. Because once they have that contract, we can now market that property to other cash investors and they can make a huge profit by buying it. And we make a small profit by delivering to them what they want, which is a great deal in South Florida.
So for people that want to invest in real estate with you and work with you in the South Florida market, how do they get a hold of you?
Well, I would say that if you're a cash buyer and you're looking to buy some of these REOs, whether you're a potential landlord looking to buy some rental properties, or maybe you're looking to buy a house, fix it and flip it, then if you come to my website and you sign up, you'll immediately begin getting emails. Every time I get a contract with a bank or any of my students gets a contract, I immediately put it out to my list. So if you sign up and you're on my list, you're immediately going to get those deals. And if you see something you like, you can put it under contract and that house could be yours.
Fabulous. So go ahead and sign up and you can be part of Lex You're amazing, and I cannot wait to hear more testimonials of your students finding amazing foreclosed properties in South Florida.
Thank you very much for having me.
So go ahead and sign up on his site. We'll give you all that information. Thank you so much, Lex.
Thank you.